Thailand, the land of smiles. Anyone who steps foot into this Southeast Asian nation is immediately captivated, not just by the beauty of the landscape, but by the hospitality of its people and, particularly, the stunning beauty of its women. Thai women are world-renowned for their golden skin tone, silky hair, and the genuine humility read upon their faces. The fact that tourists, especially men, flock to Thailand in such high numbers is no accident. Many travel thousands of kilometers crossing oceans in search of this beauty, to witness that insatiable smile firsthand. And when speaking of Thailand, one city's name makes everyone's ears perk up: Pattaya. It seems unlikely that anyone on the internet hasn't heard of or seen a video about Pattaya. This city is often called the sex-tourism capital of the world. Peaceful by day, but absolute madness by night. For many, this is the face of Thailand they know best. But wait, my friend, before we dive deep into that heated and controversial city of Pattaya, let me ask you a question. Have you seen the true face of Thailand? Let's put Pattaya on hold for just a moment in our minds. Let's travel to the heartbeat of the nation, to the capital city, Bangkok. To truly understand Pattaya, we must first know Bangkok, so let's fly there together. Bangkok. Thais call it Krung Thep, which means City of Angels. Bangkok is a city of contrasts. On one side, you see skyscrapers touching the heavens. On the other, ancient golden temples standing side by side. But when you enter Bangkok, the first thing that greets you isn't just the city's beauty. It's the legendary traffic. In this city, traffic jams aren't a problem. They are part of the culture. The three-wheeled vehicles known as tuk-tuks weaving through the lanes and motorbikes swarming like bees are the trademarks of the city. Driving on the streets of Bangkok requires either great patience or extreme courage. Yet, amidst this chaos, a delicious aroma hits your nose. Bangkok is the street food capital of the world. The taste of the food sold on every roadside is unique. Especially here, it is possible to fill your stomach and be delighted for very little money. You see various types of meat, seafood, and even insects like grasshoppers and spiders being served as delicacies. And while we are talking about Bangkok, we cannot pass without mentioning an amazing tradition: Songkran, or the Water Festival. This is the Thai New Year. Every year around April, Thailand turns into a massive water fight. Anyone walking on the street, whether a tourist or an official, gets soaked with water. This isn't just a game. It holds the meaning of washing away the bad luck and sins of the past year. Our tour of Bangkok concludes with the majestic Grand Palace. This royal residence was built in 1782. The architecture is absolutely breathtaking. The roofs and the detailed carvings on the walls are the result of a blend of Chinese and Thai architecture. Since the buildings are covered in gold, precious stones, and shimmering glass, they shine brightly enough to blind the eyes when hit by the sunlight. This place clearly displays Thailand's ancient civilization and wealth. Okay, we've seen Bangkok's golden palaces, the delicious food, and the traffic chaos. Now, let's return to our main topic, the city we put on hold earlier. Leaving Bangkok behind, let's head 150 kilometers to the southeast, to where the neon lights turn on, where the music blares, to the city where the night never ends, to Pattaya. Welcome to Pattaya. Some call it Sin City. For others, it is a foundation for survival. When the sun sets, Pattaya's true identity is revealed. The heartbeat of the city is found in an area called Walking Street. When you set foot here, you feel like you've entered another world. On the left and right, lining the doors of bars, clubs, and massage parlors, thousands of Thai women line up waiting for customers. These women's approach to tourists is extremely open and without shyness. The sound of "hello, welcome" is heard from every direction. Here in Pattaya, especially inside the go-go bars, what you see might be shocking to many newcomers. Women dancing on stage in minimal clothing, negotiations happening over drinks. Everything is out in the open. Although sex work is officially illegal under Thai law, in Pattaya, this law doesn't seem to apply. The city appears to operate under its own rules and system. However, when we tell the story of Pattaya, we shouldn't just talk about sex and money. What is the story behind these beautiful faces? Most of the women working here come from Thailand's poorest region, the Northeast, or Isan. Lacking choices, they enter this sex industry to support their farming families, to pay for medical care for sick parents, or to send their children to school. While this city is a paradise for the tourist seeking one night of pleasure, for these women, Pattaya is the office where they fulfill their family responsibilities. Another unique feature of Pattaya is the ladyboys, or in Thai, Kathoi. Walking down the street in Pattaya, you might see an incredibly beautiful woman, but you can't be certain if she is biologically female. These individuals, born male but living as women, have a significant place in Pattaya's society. Some are so beautiful that natural-born women envy them. It is common in Pattaya for many tourists to unknowingly fall in love with them. The business operation also has its own unique system. There is something called a bar fine. If a customer wants to take a woman out after hanging out with her, he must pay a compensation or fee to the bar. This system is the main engine driving the city's economy. Hotels, taxis, and restaurants all indirectly benefit from this industry. This is Pattaya. On one hand, a playground of pleasure for tourists. On the other, a mirror of a life pushed by poverty and obligation. The glowing neon lights, the loud music, and the cheap drinks cover up the city's complex history. As a tourist, you only see the smile, but behind the smile lies the livelihood of many families. So, when we think of Thailand, we cannot view Bangkok's palaces and Pattaya's walking street separately. Both are two sides of the same coin. Pattaya continues to be a controversial city in the world today. Truth and lies, pleasure and sorrow, culture and modernity mixed together. A truly unique city in our world.